need a tripod. Got this cute little tiny one. Folds out. I love her. Hello, good morning. I feel like this past weekend was both a grief milestone for me and also Father's Day. So there were a lot of feelings this weekend. On Saturday, we went to Centennial Park and we just hung out and ended up going to Pharmacy Burger, which is by far one of our favorite places here in Nashville. And then on Sunday, it was Father's Day, and that's always a hard holiday for me, but it was also the 4-year mark of losing my dad. So that was really just, it was an emotional day. Every year I feel like I get better and better at taking care of myself during that milestone date and just making sure that I'm healing, you know? Every year is a new chapter in the healing journey. Yesterday was Juneteenth, so Luke was off of work, and I really kept my day pretty light. I didn't do anything too crazy, although I will say I've been working on my Notion a lot. I've created kind of like my master database, and I have widgets on my iPhone and my iPad, and I don't know, I've really just been trying to use one project management thing for my entire life, because ever since I started my business, I use something different pretty much like quarterly. I'll go from a physical journal, a physical agenda, I'll go to a digital one on my iPad. I've used Google Calendar, ClickUp, Monday, like I go through them, and I'm kind of tired of that. I feel like it leaves me with not enough relief. I don't feel like everything's in one place, and as of right now it is, so I'm really working on finding my own systems and rhythm and making sure that's a staple in my routines. And so far I've enjoyed it a lot. Today I have a call with our virtual assistant, Rebecca. I'm probably gonna go to a coffee shop later and just work a little bit outside of the house, probably edit this vlog, and I don't know, just kind of tie up loose ends for the day. So here we go. It's like 10 o'clock at night or something like that. And I was doing my night routine. I was like winding down. And I think I had like some sort of realization that I need to get out of my brain a little bit. I need to just like put it out there. I think I'm hitting my quarter life crisis. For a lot of reasons, but the ones top of mind are this like sense of knowing myself but not knowing myself, of wanting to do more and also slow down. I feel like I'm ready for my next challenge. I've been thinking about things like running a half marathon, which is like insane. I'm looking for like different ways to really push myself, which is great, but I'm also like, but what if that's not what I want? What do I feel most called to do in this phase of my life? I don't know. And then the version of me that always tries to bring in therapy into everything, I'm like, girl, you don't need to know an answer to everything. You don't need to figure this out. You can just live your life how you want to live your life. And then I'm like noticing things about my body, like I'm getting cavities nowadays, and like I'd never had to worry about that. And it takes so much longer for me to recover from like a night out, and it's harder to start a workout routine and then fall off the wagon, and like getting back into it is just like way harder than it used to be. And all of this, I'm just like, thinking about as I'm getting ready for bed, and I'm just like, wow, I'm stressed. And I'm like, I'm turning 26 on Friday, and in my head, my sister, who's 6 years older than me, for some reason, she always feels like she's like 26 or 27, but she's not, and I am 26, and I still feel like a 10-year-old version of myself. I still feel like a 16-year-old version of myself. I still feel like the 21-year-old version of myself. Like, it's so wild to get older, which is so stating the obvious, but I'm just really feeling it tonight, and I wanted to just like, I wanted to get it a little bit off of my brain. But I'm gonna go do this meditation, and hopefully that's gonna like soothe me. Do I need to be soothed? I'm not quite sure what I need right now, but I need to be able to fall asleep. So that's what we're gonna do. I am about to fold a ton of laundry, and before I kind of like close out for the day and just get my evening started, I wanted to talk a little bit more about what I was saying last night, because I feel like I was really anxious and frazzled. I still feel all of the things that I said I felt yesterday. None of that went away. I don't know if this is a quarter life crisis. And I only say that because it feels like crisis is like both a really negative and intense word to use. And I don't really feel like I'm going through an incredibly negative and intense time in my life overall, right? Like last weekend was really hard. I still feel weird because my birthday's coming, and I don't really love my birthday because for a lot of reasons. We can get into that on another day. I just like, I feel really uncertain. And I do appreciate the fact that I get to have uncertainty and the privilege that comes with feeling like I could do anything, I just don't know what thing. I'm just sitting with the feeling of, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know what is going to fulfill me the most. Maybe it's better to just do something, to just start and figure it out as I go. The last week has felt a little like crippling overwhelm, but maybe that's not really that scary once I get the momentum going and can feel more like I'm in the driver's seat. So maybe it's with work, maybe it's with the half marathon, maybe it's with content creation, maybe it's saying no more or saying yes more, or doing things that maybe I'm afraid to do but know they're good for me to do. I talked about this really briefly last night. I have like a cavity in my tooth, and my insurance is a little wonky right now. So it's gonna take me a second to get to the dentist, but I can't act like I've been ready to go to the dentist though, you know? Like I have definitely put off going to the doctor since COVID. I mean, I've been, you know, when I need to, but not in a preventative care sort of way. I started feeling super overwhelmed about how I have a cavity, and like, I don't know that I've been eating the best, and am I okay? Like, I should go and get blood work done, and like all of these things that I feel like I've sat with for a long time but never truly acknowledged until the last like week and a half, 2 weeks, and I panicked, and now I think it's time to just start. That is what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Oh boy. All right. Well, on that note, this laundry is not going to fold itself, and the H3 podcast that aired today is not going to watch itself either. I've sat in this chair and I've worked for the last like 6 hours without standing up. Which is just like a weird thing that I do. Dude, I like don't know how to take breaks. I don't know how to do that. I've been immensely productive because I'm taking off tomorrow and I'm just not going to be online at all. I'm actually feeling excited about my birthday today. I feel excited about my birthday, which is like a very strange feeling. I get emotional whiplash this time of year because I feel like I'm supposed to be super stoked about my birthday, and every year it's so unfun because I go from grieving another year, you know, and like hitting my grief milestone again, and then feeling like I'm supposed to be excited to be alive. So I'm like, I am excited to be alive, you know, but like it's just like a hard up and down, and I am not used to feeling joyous, dare I say, looking forward to my birthday, but today I feel that. And I think that is a grief win. A grief win. Oh my gosh.